Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. So I recently built my dream winter bike and the one thing missing was mudguards. You guys left loads of comments, loads of really good suggestions on what mudguards I should look at. But the problem was I had to order some, I couldn't decide on any, and I want to ride my bike and look at the weather, look at the floor. So I did a little bit of a dig around in the garage and somehow I've managed to get this dodgy set of mudguards to fit quite cleanly. Look, check it out. Been a lot of bending. I've had to bend these metal arm support things in order to get them to fit like nicely. Put a couple of extra holes in so I could secure it to the bridge. And the back one I got pretty nice. But on the front one, there is a little bit too much gap for me. I'd like there to be less of a gap, but somehow I'd have to extend the bracket because of the fault clearance. What do you reckon? I think they look amazing. I'm riding around feeling so smug today. Mudguards are awesome. It's been ages since I had mudguards on the bike. Not only have I saved like a load of money because I managed to reuse an old set of mudguards, I also get to ride around today with a completely dry bottom. So win-win-win. There's going to be an inevitable question. You guys probably know the question, but I'm not going to ask you now. I'm going to ask you in a little bit. Right now I'm going to ride through these puddles and feel very smug about myself because I'm not going to get wet. Right, off we go. I would usually be completely soaked at this point. This cycle path is so damp, all the leaves get all soggy, and you end up with this like cold wet spray all over yourself. Mudguards are blooming amazing, aren't they? I think it's got to be the best thing you can put on a bike, right, for winter. I mean, there's nothing else, you know. It's not like you get a bike umbrella. With these on, I'm actually genuinely, this is so weird, I'm genuinely looking forward to winter. I want to go out riding in the rain. So as soon as I said, oh, I can't wait for a bit of rain, I was graced with a lovely bit of rain. But whilst it's bucking down with rain, I figured I'd stop, show you how awesome my bike looks. Look. I actually listened. You guys said that the only thing missing is mudguards, and I've got mudguards. And I'm so stoked I didn't spend a fortune on them. Like, this is the gap, look. I just need to fix this gap here, you know. I need to extend this bolt right there. Look how clean that is. Look, oh, super clean. But I've got something to ask you guys. These mudguards, as you can see, they're very boring and black. And my bike is not very boring. Do I make my mudguards match the rest of my bike? I was thinking about cracking out the washing up liquid and doing a bit of a pink and blue underneath, washing up liquid it all, and then do white over the top. So the mudguards will be predominantly white, but with like blue and pink streaks in them. Or is that going to be too much? What do you guys reckon? They're a bit boring, aren't they? So maybe I should spice them up a bit. What do you reckon? Let me know. I mean, the whole point of it is just a massively over-the-top winter bike. So whilst painting your mudguards is probably not the best idea, I think it's an idea quite well suited to this build. So yes, let me know down below in the comments. Do I paint the mudguards? Right, onwards. Joe, the state of this mudguard makes me realise how muddy I should be right now. I mean, how's it got on the top? Look, if it wasn't there, I would be caked in mud right now, and my bike's gonna be really easy to clean. The best addition you can make to your bike in winter. These mudguards are actually so much better than I expected. I'm not sure if I actually need new ones. I mean, they're pretty wide, so they cover the entire tyre, so I get no spray, and there's no rattle when I'm riding. This is a pretty bumpy gravel trail, and they're solid. It's not like rattling. There's no noises. I got them bolted in really firmly. So the most recommended mudguards were the fend-off mudguards by Kinesis. So those and the Portland Design Works full metal jackets. These are the two kind of top recommendations. The Kinesis ones are about £50. The Portland Design Work ones are about £100. And they're essentially the same thing. So if you are looking into mudguards, I haven't tried them, but looking at them, they look pretty similar. So I'd probably go for the Kinesis. That would be my choice. If I was going to buy one, I'd buy the Kinesis. You can get like a really clean fitment to it, and they're metal as well, and there's no rattle, but there's no rattle on mine. So do I need a new set? Do I need some posher ones, or should I just stick to what I've got and paint them? I really want to paint them. Right, away from bike painting, mudguards, winter, all that stuff, Strava. Let's talk about Strava and logging rides. Anyone that follows me on Strava might realise that I don't really log many rides. Like for me, it kind of got to the point where if I was going for a ride and I didn't Strava it, I'd feel weird. There's this whole like Strava or it didn't happen. I was very much into that. Now, maybe I just turned into a grumpy old man. I don't care if I Strava a ride. I just enjoy riding. And sometimes Strava and logging stuff just takes away from the enjoyment. Oh my God. And here's a big puddle. But I have mud guards, so I'm just not Stravaing stuff at the moment. I do actually have a bike computer to test out from IGP Sports, so I will put that on this bike at some point. But right now, look, I don't feel I need to log my rides. I'm not going out doing specific training, so it's just about enjoyment. And I can enjoy my rides without having to log them on Strava. There's a random fact. In my last video, I was talking about things being never enough, always wanting to change stuff, always wanting to tweak stuff. This bike, it's done. You know, I did want to change the front chainring, but now with winter and it being wet and all this stuff, honestly, I feel like it's fine. I've just noticed one thing. I would like to paint my bar ends, they don't really match anything, but that's me being nitpicky. But no, ultimately, I don't need to change a thing. I love how it is. I have built my perfect bike. I'm so happy. This bike is a multi-purpose bike. It suits many needs. I could put gravel tyres on this and race a gravel race on it. I could use it for so many things, from like long distance bike packing on the road to like full on gravel adventures to cyclocross racing. Wouldn't be the best at all of them, but it will certainly hold its own. It's raining, it's wet. I'm in a great mood. I don't really care about the rain. Right, let's crack on and not get a wet bum because I've got mud guards. That was a very, very pleasant winter ride experience. Mud guards for the win. Unless you're going to spend all winter riding indoors on the trainer, get some mud guards, they're amazing. It's the moral of today's vlog. Right, I've got a rush. I'm going to be late to pick Kid up from school because I've been faffing around enjoying myself today, you know. Remember to let me know down below if I should paint these mud guards or if I should just leave things alone and stop painting them. Right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment and subscribe and get yourself some mud guards for winter. Right, bye.